with. But before we get into that, I do want to touch on Quinn Ewers just real quick because you mentioned him, you mentioned the Texas Longhorns. When people talk about Quinn, a lot of times you hear the strong arm can make any throw. There's nothing on the field he can't do, right? You just hear like the big stuff. But I want you to maybe talk about or give an example of what really makes him good, like the small details, right? You've been in the same quarterback room with him, you've coached with him, like, so you have a unique perspective that only you can have because you were in that room with him, as far as, whether it's the preparation, the film, whatever it may be. Like, what are some small things that have made him so good besides just the big, strong arm aspect of things?
Well, I think the outside perception of Quinn is he's got the mullet, and then he's a little bit different cat from the outside looking in. But if you really know the kid, I mean, he's a football player. I think that he loves the game and is ate up with it. And obviously, like you were saying, Steven, I got to spend a lot of time with him in the film room and got, up close and, personal with him on that side of things. So the kid loves ball. He's ate up with it. I think one of the tangibles the quarterback's got to have, he's got to be a tough dude. And it doesn't get much tougher than him. I mean, he's battled through some injuries. He's played his junior year. He came back from a double hernia surgery and battled his way back and led us to a state championship, missing 8 games as his junior year. And I would say he's probably in that state championship game in 2020 was probably playing about 70 to 75%. So a kid that willed his way back on the field for his teammates. And, we all knew that he gave us the best chance to win, and even at 70, 75%. And then I think another great quality he has, I mean, he is even keel as he gets. And I know that phrase is thrown around quite a bit in quarterback rooms. You got to be even keel. But I mean, he is the same cat when he throws a touchdown against Alabama in the first half and until the very end. He has a special way about him that he understands is a long football game, and I wasn't like that, especially early. I had to mature into that. I was a little bit too fiery at times, and I had to calm myself down. And I think the last thing for him, I mean, it's rare, and I tell people this all the time. Like, one of the most comfortable in his own skin individuals I've ever been, been a part of. I mean, he is who he is, and he's unapologetic about it. And I think that makes him kind of what he is. And the sky's the limit for Quinn. And he's such a young cat. Like, I think people get that he's so young. But I mean, I would say last year was his like super true freshman year, and so he's a young dude that's still trying to figure it out. And he's about to get his first full offseason in football ever.
Yeah.
He never had a full offseason with us. Was always playing a second sport. We're battling back from injury, and so he's going to get his first full winter and summer, the whole deal. So I'm excited to see what a full calendar year does for him.
Yeah. That's big time. That's something you touched on that hit home, and Brady, you can probably relate to this and expand on it, is being comfortable in your own skin, right? Because if you're comfortable in your own skin, if you throw for 4 touchdowns and no picks, that's great. If you throw 1 touchdown, 3 picks, and you throw the game-losing pick 6, but as long as you're comfortable in your own skin, you can kind of bounce back from that, regardless what the outsiders are saying looking in. So I know Brady can kind of attest that too.